Hi, my name is Rebecca Melton, and I'm coming to you from Portland Parks and Recreation's fitness program. Today, we're going to be doing a meditation on 3 different states of mind: the positive mind, the neutral mind, and the negative mind. So thank you for joining us. Go ahead and grab what's going to be comfortable for you to sit on. Grab your mat, grab some water, and let's get to it. So this class is extra special because I'm going to be teaching you 3 different meditations, but they are all related. So in Kundalini, we believe a human being has 10 bodies, and 3 of those bodies are mental bodies. And so that means your mindset and the ways that your mind works. So there's a positive mind, a negative mind, and a neutral mind. And they all have very specific purposes that help you integrate and go through your life. And so I'm going to talk to you about 3 meditations for working with each mindset. The first one we're going to do is called Smiling Buddha Kriya. It's the meditation for a positive mind. What's really lovely about these meditations are that they're quite simple and they are easy to do. They can take 3 to 11 minutes, and they're just really, really nice. And so this first one is said to be given to Buddha by the great Brahmin after a particularly difficult 40-day fast. Buddha was under the tree. He was hurt. He was tired. He was hungry, and he was feeling very weak. And the Brahmin said, "Here, I'm going to feed you. I'm going to help you come back." And when Buddha was smiling again, Brahman said, here is a meditation for you to help you and keep you in this happy state. And so what the meditation is really for is how to really balance your positive mind. So I think it's important to talk about what that means, what the positive mind is. So this is the 3rd body of the 10 bodies in Kundalini that the human being has. And it is the positive mind body. And so those strong qualities are that the positive mind sees the good, sees the silver lining in situations. The sense of humor, a sense of hope lives in the positive mind. We can tell what's going right in life and how to take action. So it's the mind of action. And so when it's out of balance, this is a place where the mind will go to find hidden traumas or to find things that are upsetting. It reinforces negativity and blows things out of proportion. So when your positive mind isn't functioning, or is like you're not accessing the positive mind, that's where you go. And so what we want to do is we want to bring that into balance so that you can still see and connect with the silver lining. So it's also connected to Manipura. And the Manipura is the Naval Center, the naval chakra. That's the 3rd chakra. And this is the chakra where your energy flows free. You're strong. You have willpower. You're self-assured. You make a decision and then you go for that decision. That's where your energy, your fire of life sits. And when you are feeling negative and when you're not connected to that positive mindset, you can be paralyzed by negativity. You could feel kind of sluggish. You can give up on things that you want to do because you're just not connected to seeing the positive aspects of life. So in order to get yourself in that space, that mindset of positivity, and this isn't forced positivity, this isn't being fake positive, this is just when you're living your life day to day, that when you are looking about you and being in your present state, that you can see that there are good things happening, that perhaps you have good relationships, or your garden is growing, or your relationship with your kids are really good, or work is going well, that you can notice those good things and those opportunities that are coming your way. So this meditation is how to get you into that mindset. So what you're going to do is you're going to sit on your bum, whether you're in a chair or on your meditation pillow, and you're going to make sure that you're sitting straight. We like to sit straight because we like our back and the energy that flows up and down your back to be unimpeded. That energy goes through your chakra system, and your chakra system affects your subtle body and how, you know, your nervous system works. And when things are working well, and then your physical body is working well, you're more healthy. So we want to sit up straight. We want to gently tuck our chin. When we gently tuck our chin, we're straightening up the back of the neck so that our spine really is elongated. And we're going to do a mudra, which in Kundalini we call the Christ mudra. And so this mudra is where you have your fingers, and so the first two fingers stay straight up. The other two fingers curl in, and then we touch our thumbs to our other two fingers. We relax our arms down, and we're going to have our hands facing forward. You've probably seen this in different Renaissance paintings of a religious, nature. This is a mudra. It's called also Prana Mudra or Prana Mudra. And what this mudra does is it connects you, one, to your higher consciousness, but it also helps to absorb life force energy. So prana, which exists all around us. And when you breathe, you're breathing in life force energy. Also, sun brings you that life force energy. And so this helps it to disperse into your body and settle in. And it just gives you a nice sense of beauty and peace, which is really what we want to connect to. We want to be able to see beauty and to feel peace when we go throughout our days. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit. We're going to have our hands up like this. We are going to close our eyes, and we're going to concentrate on our third eye center, our Ajna Center, and that is our seat of intuition. And we're going to internally chant Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. So Sa, S-A, means infinite. Ta, T-A, is life or existence. Na, N-A, is death. And Ma, M-A, is regeneration or light or infinity. So it's that infinite mortal coil, right? Life, birth, death, rebirth. Life, birth, death, rebirth. And so that's what we're connecting to. And so what we're going to do is we're going to sit nice and straight, relax the shoulders, elbows to the rib cage. We're into our Prana or Christ mudra, and we're going to internally chant Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. We're going to close our eyes. We're going to focus at the brow point, and we're going to do this for 3 minutes. Inhaling through the nose. This is not a long, deep breathing kind of thing. We're just breathing naturally, allowing our breath to find its natural rhythm. Relaxing what we can relax in the body. Now inhale deeply, and then exhale. Inhale, and start to open and close the hands several times. Exhale. Inhale one more time. Exhale and relax. Very good. Now, we're going to move to the next meditation. And so we're going to work now on the negative mind. So opposite of the positive, the negative mind, it goes kind of the other direction. And while people think, oh, negative mind, that must be something bad, it isn't necessarily. So the negative mind is the second mental body. And what this does is this is the mind of preservation and protection. It's the mind that sees danger, it calculates the risks, and it keeps us from harm. So it's really a powerful system. So this is the system of, back in caveman days, they get the hackles rise in the back of their neck and they're like, oh, there's danger. And so they run back to camp and then they're safe in their tribe. So it's kind of that sort of idea that it is the thing that sees what could harm you and allows you to make adjustments and decisions based on your safety. So it's really a good thing. However, when your negative mind is out of whack, that's when you start to experience like anxiety and panic and fear. And it can get quite intense. Anxiety disorders are nothing to joke about. They're very serious. And sometimes it's really scary when you're constantly in that state of fight or flight. And so if your negative mind is too strong, it can become like very overwhelming, and it overwhelms the positive and the neutral minds. And so you become disconnected or sad, or you get stuck in anxiety. And so it's tough to make really good decisions when you're always in that space, because you're coming from a space of fear, and fear-based decisions aren't always the best decisions for you depending on the circumstance. So this meditation is a particularly nice one. It's actually one of my personal favorites because it's a really great way to really sit and pay attention to what is that negative thought. What is it? Why is it there? And does it need to be? And then letting it go. Because a lot of these negative thoughts, they're worries. And one of my best friends says borrowing worry from tomorrow. And that's what it is. They don't really exist most of the time. And if we can connect to that and then let them go, then we're letting go a little bit each time of the thing that we're afraid of that's not necessarily actually happening to us. So we're going to do this next meditation together. So this meditation is called Meditation for the Negative Mind. And what we're going to do is we're going to sit straight. Again, wherever you are comfortable sitting straight. So I like my meditation pillow, but some folks like to sit in a chair. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your hands and you are going to relax your elbows down to the side, and you're going to cross your right hand into your left. And then your fingers are going to cross over and kind of form like a tiny cup, like if you're dipping your hand underwater and you're going to take a sip. This is the cup, and we're going to hold it gently below our chin, okay? So in a comfortable spot, gently below our chin. And so our focus which is our Drishti, our focus, slightly opened eyes, looking down into this cup that we've formed. And what we're going to do is we're going to inhale through the nose, and then we're going to exhale through the mouth, but sort of like pursed lips, almost like whistling, but not quite. And we're going to exhale slowly and gently over the hands and through the hands, okay? And so what we're going to think about while we're doing this is we're going to inhale, and we're going to think of any thought or negative thought process that's happening or that kind of persistently bothers us. We're going to acknowledge it, and then we're going to blow it away and through, and it's going to be gone. Okay? So we're acknowledging this negative thing that's going on, this fear, this bothersome thought. Acknowledge it, accept that it's there, and then blow that into the cup. Okay? We're getting it in and then out of our systems. And so we're going to sit. We're going to do this together for 3 minutes. Okay? So here we go. Right hand crossed into the left, sitting up nice and straight. Gently gazing into this cup we formed with our hands. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling gently through slightly pursed lips. Inhale and exhale. Negative thoughts, acknowledge that they exist. Exhale them out. So let's start. Now inhale and then exhale completely. When you exhale completely, you're going to hold the breath out and you're going to sit very, very straight. Concentrate on your spine. Sit very stiff and then inhale. Exhale. Sit very stiff. Concentrate on the spine. Inhale one more time very strongly. Exhale completely. Concentrate on the strength of your spine. Inhale. And then relax your hands. Let go. And all of those thoughts, all of those things that you've acknowledged that exist, all of those fears you've just allowed to dissipate and move away and get absorbed by the energies of the earth. And so they're no longer having to be muddled up in the chitter chatter of your mind. So this is a really wonderful way to bring in space for creative thoughts and action and protect and nurture yourself. So this is a way to help you grow and know your surroundings without getting stuck in that negative mind. And so we've done positive and negative minds. So now we're going to do the neutral mind. So the neutral mind is the fourth body in this 10-body idea that we have in Kundalini Yoga. So the neutral mind is really what we want to get to. And so that doesn't mean that it's a mind of unfeeling and non-action and sort of dispassionate. That's not what neutrality is when we really think about what the neutral mind is. What the neutral mind is that it's balance. It's balance, it's compassion, it's the idea of service. It's like a scale, and it weighs the information of like positive and negative and good things versus bad things, or are things going right? Are things going wrong? Am I doing something right? Am I doing something wrong? How are my decisions? And so the neutrality is the scale, right? It's this idea that when things are happening in our lives, we are feeling, we're emoting, we're connected, but we're also not allowing all those feelings and emotions to be the only thing that guide us. So if you make a decision in anger, you know, sometimes you're like, oh, I wish I hadn't made that decision. Or you're sometimes like so stoked about something that you make a decision based on that really high energy feeling, but maybe you did something that wasn't necessarily good for you. You know, partied a little too hard or made a purchase of the shoes that maybe you shouldn't have bought, you know. So we want to really stick to that presence, that space of neutrality, even though we've got these things going on that allow us to make really informed decisions for our lives. So it's a way to stay above the fray. And so in order to, you know, not be at the mercy of our emotions and to not be impulsive, you know, sometimes meditation on the neutral mind can really help with that. And so this meditation will allow us to connect to our inner light and connect to the self and really sit in the space that is us and that's not connected to all the things that are around us and making us connect to, you know, our emotional responses or our egos. And so what we're going to do is we're going to sit again, spine straight. And we're going to have our hands in our lap. This is a very restful position. So left hand down, right hand down, and then thumbs will touch. So thumbs touching and hands are cradled together in your lap. And then what we're going to do is we're going to try to relax everything that we can possibly relax while sitting. So we want to make sure that our belly is relaxed, our chest is relaxed, our face, our jaw, very relaxed. We're going to close the eyes and we're going to imagine seeing ourselves sitting peacefully and that we're full of radiance. We're full of that beautiful glow of radiant light. And as we imagine that we're full of that beautiful glow of radiant light, we're going to take that light that is in us, we're going to distill it into a little brow point focus. So that light that's all around us and in us, we're going to bring it in and go, boom, right there, right in our Ajna third eye center, shining bright. Oh my God, I was going to say shining bright like a diamond, but we're just going to let it shine bright like the sun right in our forehead. And we're going to chant in a monotone breath. Wa-he-guru. Wa-he-guru. So Wa-he-guru is It's like, oh, wow, I really am so excited to go from the darkness to the light, to go from unknowing to knowing, confusion to clarity. It's like there's so much joy in feeling freedom, that kind of freedom. And so that's what we're going to do. So we will sit, take a breath, relax, relax, relax. Sit comfortably. Make whatever adjustments you need to. Relax your shoulders, face, and jaw. And here we go. Waheguru. 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 Now inhale. Suspend the breath. Exhale. Inhale. Suspend the breath. Exhale. One last time. Inhale. Suspend the breath. And exhale and relax your arms and hands. Very good job. And so those are 3 meditations for connecting to your mindset, your negative mind, your positive mind, and your neutral mind. Sat Nam, I thank you for being here with me today. So you can check out more videos on YouTube under Portland Parks Stay and Play. Like, comment, subscribe, share, thumbs up. You can also register for live classes at portland.gov/parks. And you can also find me, Rebecca Melton, on the live stream for Portland Parks and Recreation, teaching Kundalini yoga classes. Y'all take care, and we'll see you next time.